Hi guys, so this video is supposed to help you navigate through the respiratory system in your notes here. So go ahead and put that as your main idea, the respiratory system, and we'll hammer this one out. The reading for this is page 17 through 18 in your textbook. So make sure you get that done before you watch the video so you kind of have a better understanding of the stuff that we talk through. Okay, this one's pretty simple, and actually you probably should know most of this by now. Maybe not the ins and outs of the organs, but you should have a good idea of what the respiratory system actually does. Okay, so our function here is we are going to say that it brings oxygen into the body and expels carbon dioxide. Now, we've already talked about the cardiovascular system, how the cardiovascular system is going to take oxygen and other nutrients out to the body. And then while it's out there, that blood is going to circulate back to the heart, bringing back cellular waste back with it. Well, once that cellular waste, the carbon dioxide usually, gets to the heart, there is a valve and another blood vessel that's going to send that over to the lungs. The lungs are going to process that. So the blood kind of drops it off the lungs process it, and then the lungs breathe that out. Okay, so that's pretty elementary stuff. You should know that by now. Hopefully you know that by now. The organs and parts that I'd like you to know primarily are the lungs. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Those are these two sacs right here. The larynx. So you can see that there's lots of organs here, but the larynx here sits right here, and it is actually, it looks like a box if you could open it up. And inside of it, there's two cords. And as air passes over those cords vibrate to make sound, and that's how we speak. So those cords are the vocal cords. So we can call the larynx kind of the voice box. That's kind of the layman's way to think about it. I'd like it, lastly, for you to know what the trachea is, which is right here. And that's the tube that leads in and out of the lungs and connects to the mouth and nose. Okay, so those are the organs and parts I'd like you to know. What else I'd like you to put into your notes as far as what you should know for other information is I'd like you to have a pretty firm understanding of how breathing happens. Now, there's a short couple of paragraphs on page 18 of your book that kind of explains how this process. But the critical organ in the actual act of breathing is this big, huge muscle kind of underneath your rib cage, just below your rib cage, called the diaphragm. And the diaphragm's job is to expand and contract. It's a giant muscle. It expands and contracts, and it forces the air out of the lungs, so you breathe out. And then when it kind of shrinks, the lungs are able to expand, bringing oxygen in. So actually, the lungs themselves are not moving. They're not contracting. They're not a muscle. It's the diaphragm that's forcing the air in and out. So please make sure you read that little section on page 18 and get that in your notes as to how that breathing process works. The last thing you need to have in your notes there, I need you to Google two dysfunctions of the respiratory system or two diseases of the respiratory system. Please do not choose lung cancer as well, we've already talked about that, but pick two. Make sure you can put them in your notes or 10 words or less. Some of the things that you might find are bronchitis, you might find asthma, maybe pneumonia, things like emphysema. You might find allergies, but allergies are kind of tricky because they can fit into another system that we're going to talk about later down the road. So make sure you have that stuff in your notes there. Watch this video as many times as you need to get your stuff in there, and we'll go from there.